So you're thinking about selling your Park City condo and you want to know where buyers are buying. Why are they buying in these areas? Today, I'm breaking down the top three hottest areas in Park City slash the Wasatch Back, which really it lands in Park City because we're talking about condos and townhomes today. So really, that doesn't really land you in Heber or Camas. It lands you mostly in Park City because most people that are buying a condo in Park City, it's a ski condo or it's a ski townhome. This video is going to be super helpful if you are a buyer also, because this is going to allow you to understand what price point you need to be realistically budgeting for if you're looking to have a ski condo in the Park City area. So let's find out which spots are in highest demand right now. So coming in at number 3, the hottest condo market in Park City. Coming in at number 3 is the Park City Limits, which is the 84060, which is Park City Incorporated. There have been 243 condos and townhomes that have sold there this year. That is up 4%. The new median price for a condo townhome in this area is about $1.6 million. And again, if you separate that out to condo versus townhome, it's going to be a little different. A townhome is going to be more money than a condo, and that's up 13%. The top neighborhoods of the Park City Limits for condos. Coming in at number 1 is Old Town. It's no surprise when people buy in Old Town, they're buying for the location factor. 101 condos sold in Old Town this year to date. This is year to date. The median price is now $1.2 million, and that is up 8%. And by the way, 101 condo townhome sales, that is up 17%. The number 2 top neighborhood for the Park City Limits is a huge surprise to me. I did not see this one coming, is Prospector. Prospector had 39 homes sell. Now, keep in mind, Old Town had 101, and then the next hottest market drops down to 39. That's a wild difference. And that is actually up 15%. And Prospector is kind of like an investor's area. You're about $400,000 for a median price. They're studio and one-bedroom condos, but what kills you in Prospector is the freaking HOA fees. The HOA fees every month. Yeah, you're buying a little studio for $400,000, but the HOA fees are literally more than your life savings every single month. The HOA fees are the caveat over here, and that is the mega killer for Prospector. And then coming in at number 3, I was actually shocked by this. I thought Deer Valley would be more in the mix, but at least Deer Valley's coming in. So Lower Deer Valley comes in with 32 sales year to date. Median price is the shocker. You now have a median price of $2.187 million for Lower Deer Valley. That is up 33%. The second hottest condo townhome neighborhood for the Park City area is Snyderville Basin, the 84098. And the 3 neighborhoods that were the most popular in the Snyderville Basin this area for condo sales, number 1, Canyons Village. They sold 122 units this year. That's up 3%, and there's a new median sales price for Canyons Village of $1.282 million. And that is just down a little bit, down 1%, not much. The second most popular neighborhood to buy a condo in Park City this year in the Snyderville Basin was Kimball Junction. They had 29 sold. So again, you're jumping from Canyons Village, which was 122, down to 29 is the next highest number, which is mind-boggling. A median price of $643,000 now for Kimball Junction area. That's up 7%. And then coming in third, this was actually a bit of a shocker to me, was Pine Brook with a new median sales price of $962,000. They had 28 units that sold. And then the big winner that we've all been waiting for is the Jordanelle area. And that is no surprise to me. I have had people flocking to Jordanelle. My business has been booming in Jordanelle. I've had lots of listings in Jordanelle. All the buyers are asking about Jordanelle because of Deer Valley East Village. So Jordanelle sold 290 townhome condos, which is actually down 8%, believe it or not. And the new median price is $1.1 million for this area, and that is up 6%. The top neighborhoods around the Jordanelle is the Jordanelle Parkway. Think like Black Rock, Park's Edge, Wasatch Springs. They had 90 sold. And this is also like the retreat at the Jordanelle as well. So there was 90 sales and a median sales price of $1.217 million, and that is up 15% year to date. The second one, which is no surprise to me, is Deer Valley East Village. However, because there's not a lot of product that has closed yet over here, except for Pioche, which is studios and one bedrooms, right? Like Pioche is kind of like the Yotel pad of Deer Valley East Base Village, but you just have way nicer amenities. We're 83 that sold for Deer Valley East Village, and the median sales price is $463,000. Again, this is mainly due to Pioche because they haven't released and nothing has closed for new condo townhome product. Like nothing's closed yet for the Grand Hyatt. So once Grand Hyatt finally starts closing and that's counted in our numbers, then that price is going to go up quite a bit. Also, when Marcella Landing closes, which will probably be a few years, then that will even increase the price a little bit more out here. So there's a lot of real estate coming down the line for Deer Valley East Village. So stay tuned, folks. And the third most popular area is no surprise to me, it's Hideout. Hideout had 76 units sold year to date again, with a median price of $1.386 million. And that is up 9%. Usually, from my personal experience, the areas that are most popular around the Jordanelle is everybody wants to know what's happening at Shoreline and also Mayflower Lakeside. And those are my two specific favorite areas, along with Skyridge, of course. Skyridge is my absolute number one, probably number one favorite area around the Jordanelle. I love, 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 love that neighborhood. And one day I'm going to own a house there because I love it. I love it out there. I love the lake. I love living by the lake. I love the lake life. I love the mountain life. I like that you're outside of town just a hair, but you're not too far outside of town. It's really easy to get to, and you don't feel like you're super far away from everything. You're still close enough to feel like you're still close to things. Anyway, didn't mean to get off on a rant on Skyridge but I just love it. I love it. My name is Nicole Bowdle. I'm a local real estate agent in Park City, Utah. I'm also a 38-year local resident. I was born and raised here. If you are thinking about selling your property, interview me for the job of selling your home. You are the chairman of the board. I am the CEO of Selling Your Home. I work for you. I've had tons of listings from this YouTube channel, specifically this year. So if you're nervous about hiring the girl that's on YouTube that makes all the videos, she actually sells a lot of real estate. She actually knows what she's talking about, and people actually hire me from these videos that I create. So you don't have to be scared. If you're thinking about buying real estate, there's definitely some new rules that have gone into place since August 17th. So it is really super important that we actually have a consultation together and that I actually have to be physically, contractually hired by you before providing any type of assistance to help you buy a house. So what that means for me is that I really need to hear, hey, Nicole, Bobby and Susie here. We watch your videos. We're ready to buy a house and we want you to help us buy the house. Do you have some time to sit down so that we can go over the process with you? That is music to my ears. Those are the phone calls that I want. Those are the emails that I want. Those are the text messages that I want. I want to know you're serious and I want to know that you want to work with me. Otherwise, I might not write you back because it doesn't seem like you're that serious. And if you're not ready to buy a house and you're not ready to buy a house with me yet, then that means you'll probably use anybody. And I don't want to work with people who are just willing to buy a house with anybody because I want to build lifelong client relationships. I want to be utilized. I want to be referred. And I just don't want to be used for due diligence and then sayonara, because you actually have to hire me and sign a contract with me like you would if you were selling a house. You sit down with an agent, you hire that agent, you sign all the paperwork. It's now the exact same thing. It's just on the buy side. And that really hasn't changed in Utah because we always had that agreement there. We're one of those states that always had that agreement. So if you're from a different state that didn't have that, that might be uncomfortable for you. But Utah's always had it. But the rule is that I cannot show you any properties. I can't do anything for you. I can't take you to Promontory. I can't take you to Victory Ranch. I can't do any virtual showings until I have that agreement signed. So it's really, really important that we sit down and we discuss what is most important to you, how you're going to get it, and how I actually get compensated so that there's 100% transparency and you feel really comfortable in the process. And we know that we're going to be a great fit for each other and we're going to be the right match.